Okay, I think we're on. Welcome back to Sunshine Haze Co. I am Aja A. This is going to be your monthly tarot forecast for the month of October. This video is for the Capricorns, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, and Capricorn Rising, like myself. This is a general reading, so if you feel like what I'm saying is not resonating with you, go on and check out your moon and or rising sign, which will be linked down below in the description box for you, okay? Before I get started, let me drop a few quick shameless plugs. If you want to skip ahead, the reading is timestamped down there as well. We are in retrograde season, so check out the retrograde series playlist. We've got Mercury retrograde happening right now, and then we've got a few other planets coming out of retrograde, stationing direct during this month. I do also offer personal retrograde tarot readings. If you would like to book one, you can do that through my Etsy shop, and I offer retrograde readings for whatever planets are in retrograde, so you can specify in the personalization box. If you don't specify, you'll get a Mercury retrograde reading. I also have free retrograde readings up as well, which are not linked down there, but they are in the retrograde playlist, so you can find them in there. What else do I want you guys to watch? The Libra new moon will be coming up in a couple of days, so I'll have that video going up shortly. And what else? That's it for, that's not it for videos. Big one. We are in a new month, so I have a new raffle. I'll be raffling off one package of loose herbal smudge blend from my Sunshine Haze Co. shop. If you'd like to enter the raffle, it'll be open until October 10th, and there's a video in the description. There's a video link in the description box for that as well. Alrighty, guys, let's get into it. This is going to be your typical 4-card spread, looking at the overall energies coming in for you guys during this month, any challenges or obstacles that you might be facing. Because we're dealing with Libra energy for most of the month, looking at where you need to tap into that Libra energy and bring some balance into your life. And as always, a quick little soul message, something extra for you to take away with you from the spread, okay? I am reading with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, the Fountain Tarot, and also the Beyond Lemuria deck as well. First card that I have coming up for you guys in your spread is in the position of the overall energy, and you've got yin here. And so the first message that came to me was to be receptive during this month, Capricorn. It is no secret that you guys are used to doing everything for yourself and for everybody else. You're used to making sure the plan goes accordingly. You're typically the one creating the plan for the most part, usually. And you tend to take lead. I was going to say you tend to control things. You tend to be in leadership, take leadership of pretty much any situation that you find yourself in. That is your natural energy. This month for October, with all this Libra energy swirling around and this Venusian energy swirling around, it is important for you to tap into that and take advantage of it and be receptive. Tap into this yin energy, okay? The numerology on this card is the number 2. And so when we speak to the number 2, generally I'm always like peace, positivity, and balance. Getting a little bit deeper into that brings in harmony for you. So Capricorn, instead of being your true typical Capricorn self, and not to say that this is a bad thing, but instead of, taking charge in everything during this month, try to relax a little bit, kick back a little bit, allow things to come in for you, allow yourself to stop moving for a moment so that you can see these opportunities that are popping up for you that you're meant to come into alignment with, that you otherwise have not been seeing because you've been literally so busy doing things, putting your energy elsewhere. Allow things to come in for you, okay? And that's really all I want to speak to with this card. Oh, did I say this already? I also get the message for you to soften up a little bit. Capricorn, you guys are Earth. And being a Capricorn rising, and it's crazy because I'm a Cancer sun, Cancer moon, Cancer Venus, so I'm a very emotional, very feeling person. I'm very emotionally expressive. However, on the flip side, with Capricorn being my ascendant, I can be very cold emotionally, especially when I feel slighted, or especially when I'm not feeling connected to certain things. Here's the message for this month, that Capricorn energy that I just explained. Try to ease yourself out of it a little bit. Try to, when you feel those notions coming up, when you feel like, oh, I'm going to close myself off, oh, I'm going to shut down here, oh, I'm going to cut this off cold turkey and detach emotionally, acknowledge it, and then stop yourself and shift and change your patterns. Not to say that you need to change your whole being, but for the month of October, do something a little different. Be open your heart space. You've got the yin card, okay? Now, going into the next card, we've got the Temperance card crossing you for the month of October. And with this crossing the yin card, the first message that I got was Capricorn, be patient. Patience, young grasshopper, okay? This Temperance card, I just mentioned, you guys always doing work for yourselves and doing work for other people, and you just moving and moving and moving, and sometimes missing the opportunities that are meant for you, again, because you're so busy. This Temperance card crossing you confirms what I just said. Capricorn, you need to slow down during the month of October. Again, be receptive. This is not necessarily a time for you to stop working, to stop doing things, to stop putting your energy towards the goals that you've set in place to accomplish for yourself. But this does say that you do literally need to slow down and smell the flowers during the month of October. Be receptive. Open your heart space. With the Temperance card crossing you as well, the main message that I'm getting here is patience. I get the sense that Capricorn, you're working on something. Y'all are always working on something, but for whatever reason, whatever the case is right now, whatever your goal is right now, you are very into it. And with that earth energy, you are deeply rooted and grounded in it. And like I said, this is not to say to stop working on it, but Capricorn, because you guys do so much work and you guys are very detailed and you're very particular about your work. Listen, Capricorn does not come to play. People say, oh, perfection is not a thing, but when it comes to the work that Capricorn does, I would say that y'all are very close to it. The energy you put out is very, very close to it. The things that come from the work that you do, it goes into that category, okay? So I get the sense that during this month, you might be working on something. You might have been putting your efforts towards something, maybe putting your money into something, investing in something, and you're not seeing the return as quickly as you would like to. And what I get from your spread, Capricorn, is that you might feel that way, but the return is not supposed to be as quick as you are anticipating it coming, okay? I also get that you have to be mindful of the fact that when you put anxious energy out there, it does kind of thwart and slow down the process of return. Just because you do some work and you know that your return is going to be successful and it's going to be abundant does not mean that you need to, oh gosh, okay, when is it coming? When is this money coming in? When will I get the return from this? When will I see the profit? Instead, just put it out there and let it do what it does. All right, you did the work. You know what's going to come from it. Instead of dwelling on when that's coming, how it's coming, who it's coming from, where it's coming from, shift your focus to something else and allow that to play out in the timing that it needs to. Everything happens in divine timing, and I'll be completely honest, we are in a retrograde season, so honestly, everybody putting in work into something. Pretty much if you expected anything to play out over the next, few weeks, it's probably not going to play out on time. So just be patient. Turn this Temperance card into an upright supporting position, okay? Next card in your spread is in the position of where you need to tap into this Libra energy that we're dealing with for most of the month of October. And you've got the Three of Cups. Tap into some balance. Bring some balance into your life. And you need to bring in Three of Cups energy. And so this card is a card that carries very, very positive energy. It's abundant, it's happy, it's collaborative, it's community, it's creativity, it's passionate, okay? So for you, Capricorn, I mentioned this a lot earlier in your spread. You're doing a lot of work. You got a lot of expectations. They may not be playing out the way that you're wanting them to during this month. And your true nature, instead of when things are not going as quickly as you want them to, instead of being patient or slowing down to see how you can get the process to play out how you like it to, you just tend to put in more work and exhaust yourself. So move away from that shadow energy of Capricorn this month and tap into the yin receptive energy. And with this Three of Cups, bring in a little fun. It's not always about work. I mentioned earlier that we have a lot of air energy swirling around. Air is a very light and playful energy. Capricorn, you guys are earth. Y'all are very grounded. You're very serious. And not to say that you aren't fun. There's a misconception that earth people are just stoic and mean and emotionless. That's not the case. But you guys do tend to have a more mature energy and a more focused energy. During this month, step outside of your box. Step outside of your comfort zone a little bit. Go collaborate. And yes, we are still in a pandemic. Be safe if you're actually going to go out and physically mix and mingle. But, get on your socials, not to be doing drama and weird stuff. But, you reach out to some old friends, see what's popping. Get online and join some groups that have interests, or join some groups that are geared towards the interests that you have. This is a month for you to bring light into your life. You literally have the yin card, which is talking about receptivity, and then you've got a water card. This is a Three of Cups. When Three of Cups is love and passion and feelings, right? And spirituality and intuition. So for this month, Capricorn, be mud, all right? I know that sounds crazy, but instead of being hard, solid ground, allow a little bit of water to come in. You've got two energy. This yin energy resonates with water, and the Three of Cups is water. So let a little water come in, be a little mud, soften yourself up a little bit. I keep saying soften up, open your heart space, okay? All right, y'all, last card in your spread is in the position of your soul message for the month of October. And you've got beyond the mind. And so I think this is just like the, hey, reminder, not just talking to be talking, not just saying things to just be saying them. Capricorn, yes, your thoughts and your words are very powerful. Yes, your work is very powerful, but understand that everything and the way that things play out, they don't just come from the mental and from the physical work. There is also a spiritual aspect to this too. So while you are going through the motions and while you are thinking through the motions, sometimes, Capricorn, you lose sight of there's energy that needs to be put in here. There's a certain type of energy that I need to contribute to this as well. This month, the reason why you have these water cards coming up for you is because you need to get and tap into a little bit more feeling and allow. And like I said, it's not to say that you earth signs don't have feelings, but you guys express them and experience them in different ways. This month, you need to express and experience them a little bit differently than you typically do. You have a lot of water energy coming up in your spread. So during this month, allow your feelings to move through you, allow yourself to be moved by intuition and to find yourself in the spaces and places that your heartstrings are pulling you to. And then in turn, the energies that you are feeling, especially the positive ones, put that into your work. And when you put positive energy, especially when you really resonate with what you're doing into the projects that you have going on, into your finances or the way that you handle your finances, into your relationships, you see a very abundant and positive and loving return. Okay, so it's beyond the physical and beyond the mental. Spiritual aspect applies here as well. And in order for you to align yourself with the things that are coming in for you, you have to allow a little bit of water to come in, and you have to allow a little bit of air to come in, and go with the flow. See where life takes you and be open to the things that are coming in for you during this month. Okay, all right, y'all, that is it for your spread. I hope that those messages found you well. If you enjoyed the insight, donations, tips are always appreciated. I've got my links down there in the description box. If you liked the video, do me a favor, hit the little thumbs up. It does make my videos a little bit more visible, or not a little bit more, it makes my videos more visible on YouTube. If you are interested in more free readings, hit the subscribe button. I put up free content all the time, and not just tarot. I do astrology, spirituality, the whole nine. And what else? If you got any questions or comments, drop them down below. I try to check my channel like once or twice a week, and I do try to respond to all of my comments. And what else? I said like, comment, subscribe. That is all that I got for you guys. Happy October. Have a good night. I am going to bed. I will catch y'all next time. Peace.